coordinator of the Odua People's Congress in Oyo State, Mr. Rotimi Olumo, has described a former Minister of Aviation, Fani Kayode, as a lie merchant and an expert in misinformation. Olumo said this in a statement on Wednesday following a claim by Fani Kayode that the Fulani warlord Abdullah Iskelu Wakili, captured by OPC members on Sunday, was not the real Wakili tormenting the people of Ibarapa land in Oyo State. Olumo said Fani Kayode's claim was misinformation taken too far. The statement read, Fani Kayode is one of the politicians that thrive on telling lies. He has a reputation for using his social media page to foment trouble and cause disunity in Yoruba land. He had once said that the Yoruba language was anago. How can you take such a person too seriously? I remember former President Olusegun Obasanjo once said that Fani Kayode could do anything for money and survival. He lives in Abuja, romancing with North, yet he was the first to refute the claim that the kidnapper was not Wakili. Where did he get his information? With his untenable claim, I know and I am sure that the former minister is doing the bid of his paymasters, who are majorly from the North. Is the undisputed spokesperson for any politician that is ready to feather his nest. He should be warned to stop drumming the beat of disunity in Yoruba land. Fani Kayode was one of the few people who congratulated our leader, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, the operation success of the OPC. The following day, he twisted the story, refuting the claim that the man apprehended wasn't Wakili. Narrating his experience during the raid to capture Wakili, Olumo stated that the operation had led to the arrest of Wakili and 3 other persons, lasted over 5 hours, with a fierce battle ensuing between the OPC, the joint security operatives, and the suspects. However, in the end, he said Wakili was apprehended, but his son Abu escaped using their cows as a cover. Fani Kayode had tweeted on Tuesday that the Wakili in police custody was not the actual one killing and tormenting the people of Ibarapa. Fani Kayode. And I was wondering that Ibarapa, even before the OPC captured him, that Ibarapa people who have been going through a lot of things, that their lands were captured, their lands were taken away from them, so they didn't know Wakili. Because when this man said this, of course nobody should even take him serious, because he's unstable. He's an unstable person, because he's neither here nor there. When I saw him with a Sunday Igboho the last time, and it was after that day that we saw that they wanted to arrest Sunday Igboho. And also they need to be careful, because I could see his gesture, I could see his body language, all of the things that Sunday Igboho was talking about politicians. He was just nodding his head. He was pretending as if he never heard anything, as if he just came from another country. Of course, he's mingling with everybody. You don't even know. That means, to him, he thinks he's smart. He's smart. You are neither here nor there. Today you see another thing. One day, another day you see another thing. So I was wondering that, so these people of Ibarapa land would not even know Wakili himself. They don't differentiate. They will not differentiate Wakili from his son or whatever. Well, OPC is coming out to say he's lying, that they know the person they captured. The person they captured is the real person. After when Fani Kayode said that was when police came out and said, that Wakili is innocent, that they couldn't find any allegation or any evidence on him. You should know that they are all telling lies. They are all telling lies, that they still want to. The police that said that it is not, there's no evidence. See, the same police telling us that they still have to do their investigations very well. And I said, well, you have not done your investigation very well, and you are just coming out to conclude that there's nothing against him, and daring anybody who has any evidence or any allegation or any whatever proof against him should come forward. Of course, the police they've really exposed themselves the more. They've really exposed themselves the more by detaining the OPC men that brought Wakili to them. You see why in Nigeria, for you to do good, it's always a bad thing. To be a law-abiding, no, if you are law-abiding, they will turn it against you. Especially the police. No, 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 no. They are one of the most, people that you need to be afraid of, in the sense that they manipulate things. They manipulate things, and nobody, people don't take them serious. We still have a few very tiny fraction of them that are very, very okay, but majority of them are not reliable. Let me just put it that way. Majority of them are not reliable. We have experience. Nobody, you can't, you see, trying to paint people as if, just to be politically correct, you are dying in silence. They will tell you, oh, you don't have to say some things in the public, and you are going through a lot of stuff. Everybody, we have to come and talk about their own experiences. If your experience is good or is bad and you want to paint it or you want to twist it, good for you. You can't gag other people for saying what they have experienced. Well, so that is just what LPC has come out to debunk, that Fani Kayode is a big liar, that they know the person they captured, they know the man they arrested and handed over to the police. How would they do such a thing? And they will not know. As anybody, Ibarapa people ought to have come out to say, oh, this is not the Wakili we are talking about. So they don't know the Wakili that has been troubling them for close to how many years, and also he is taking over how many villages. And police, when the residents told or complained to them, did they do anything? They didn't do anything. Now you are coming out, you don't have any evidence against him. You are still doing investigation when you were told the first time, or you have been told before now. What did you do? Which investigation did you carry out? You carried out nothing. You did nothing. You did nothing. And you are telling us that there's no evidence, and you now want to go and do. It is not that you want to do investigation or you want to carry out an investigation. So let's see here what Fani Kayode is going to say. But these people have come to challenge him, and I'm sure the OPC have been worried about how their men were detained by the police. Now that they have released them, I think it's time for them to speak, which they have come out to say. We'll continue, because in this country, the more you look, the less you see, because it is very, very terrible, and you can't just even say this is it or this is not it. So we're going to keep our finger crossed and see what will come out of this whole thing. But we know that already the man will be released. The man will be released. Definitely the man will be released. Let us see whether he's going to go back to that Ibarapa or to go and lay claims to all of those villages. Let's see how it goes. Because now that the police have shown themselves that this is where they stand, they've come out publicly and show themselves and tell the whole world that this is where they stand. Then people already using their teeth to count their tongue to count their teeth. So guys, let's hear your opinion and let's know your thoughts on this matter.